everyone, welcome to the GRE How-To series where we make studying for the GRE a lot more tolerable. It's been some pretty crazy times these days with the outbreak of COVID-19, also known as the coronavirus. I just want to take some time to check in on you and let you know how this pandemic affects you and your GRE journey. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, welcome back. I hope that you are doing well and staying healthy. I am in my studio quarantining. Social distancing in the US is a big thing right now. We are kind of hunkered down in our respective homes. I actually just got back from Japan, so I'm extra hunkered down, making sure that I'm doing my part to stay inside, avoid contact with other people until the 14-day recommended incubation period passes. So I will have a lot more videos coming out because I'm at home and I'll actually be working from home until at least May. So it's pretty crazy. And you know what? I think that, there are a lot of different people have different situations when it comes to COVID-19. So I really pray that you are staying safe, staying healthy. And if any of you are not at the moment, or if you're in harm's way, I definitely pray for your protection during this time. So this is not something that I ever thought I would be filming a video about. But what I do know is that the human race is incredibly resilient. And if you take away anything from this channel, it's that resilience is something that is a treasure, and it's what makes us epic, So I just want to offer words of encouragement to you in this difficult time. So we're here to talk about the GRE, and lucky for you, ETS is still ready to collect the dough. ETS, the test maker, they've actually done a pretty good job adapting to what's going on. They actually just sent an update on the 21st of March, letting people know that they are equipped for at-home testing. That means you can actually take your GRE test at home online, and it is identical to what you would be taking on if you were to go to an ETS center. So that's pretty good news for some people. I think that, there are definitely variations on availability of reliable internet connections. So I think that, if you do want to take advantage of this, just try to see if you can get yourself to a location where you can maximize your connectivity. You're still going to be in a proctored environment, which means that there's going to be someone watching you on a webcam to make sure that there's no funny business going on. Who knows? This could be a lot more comfortable than staying in a sterile testing environment. So I encourage you to, if you still want to take the test at this time, then by all means, it is an option. Your second option is to postpone. Luckily, we are in March going into April, so I only know about business schools, and right now there aren't really any business school deadlines happening until about October, November. So that does give you time to just push it back and focus on getting the extra reps in and studying, or starting to transition a little bit more to your essays and statements of purpose so that you can kind of get ahead of that before you transition back to studying for the GRE. That's also an option. It's generous. I mean, I think it's expected to waive the change fees. I mean, this is not in the control of any of us. So if you have it already scheduled, I encourage you to take advantage of that. Now, I did see that if you're taking the subject test, there's completely different ramifications for that. I know it's canceled in some places, and it's not going to be coming back until either the end of the month or April 4th. So I encourage you to check the ETS website for more information. That really goes to everyone. If you want more information on how the GRE test is going to be proctored online, I'm going to actually put the link in the description below so that you can get all of the information that you need to make sure that you're prepared for this new kind of format. If you've actually taken an at-home proctored test, let us know in the comments below. What should we expect? What are the things that are different about the testing environment if you've been in the regular testing environment, or just what are some things that were helpful to you when you were taking a proctored test at home? Let us know in the comments below. This is going to be something that's going to be really helpful for the Brilliant AF crew. Speaking of the Brilliant AF crew, if you haven't subscribed yet, now is a good time to do so. I'm going to have so many more videos now that I'm trapped at home. I'm glad that I'm trapped at home with my studio. This is pretty cool considering, I'm trying to actually take a lens of gratitude in this time, because even though it's a horrible disease that is spreading very quickly around the world, I really hope that we kind of conquer that soon. In the meantime, I do feel like I don't want to be blinded by my restrictions in this time. And I think that, hey, there are some transferable thoughts that go to this GRE process. Right now, we are, learning what our limitations are when it comes to studying. And I think that is, an approach, but it's also really important to start thinking about what you can do about them and what you can do despite your limitations. I really want to challenge you to do that at this time. There is a third option if you live in a state or a location in which there's no shelter-in-place order and there are test centers still open. That's to keep calm and carry on. ETS and their testing center partners are adopting some extra precautions and sanitizing some high-touch areas, and they are, the ones that are open for business and carrying on as usual. The website does say that you are able to wear surgical masks as a precaution. You must bring your own, and they're not going to supply one to you. I just want to let you know, or I would like to suggest that you reference the CDC or the World Health Organization and their guidance on masks. I know in the United States there is a shortage of masks, and we want to make sure that we are saving them for healthcare workers. Last time I checked the CDC, they said that you don't really want to wear a mask unless you are exhibiting symptoms of COVID-19. Which leads me to another thing. If you are exhibiting symptoms of COVID-19, and that is fever, shortness of breath, coughing, please do not take the test. Please do not go into a testing center. There's at-home versions if you want to take it still, but grad school is not more important than your health and the health of others. So I'm kind of pleading with you here. If you are sick or exhibiting any of those kinds of symptoms, please stay home. Please rest. I can't make you not take the test, but just keep in mind that we are in spring right now. At least, with what I know about business schools is that the application deadlines are not until the fall, and that means that you have time. I know I've said in the past that you want to take the test before you start working on your applications, but these are extraordinary measures. You can absolutely use this extra time to start on your essays and things like that while you study for the GRE, and then switch back to full study mode once you get closer to your test date. So, be flexible with this. If you are sick, I'll say it again, please do not go into a testing center. If you have any other questions, or if you want to learn more about COVID-19, I will put the links to the CDC and the World Health Organization in the description below. I just want to make sure that we're sharing facts, because I know that there's a lot of misinformation going out around on social media, and it's just really important for us to stay informed. To wrap it up, you've got 3 options when it comes to the GRE, okay? So you've got the option to take it at home. If you have a reliable internet connection, you can actually postpone it for free. This is really great because that's no pressure. You can push it out until probably July, August. That's what I would do if I were you. Or if the testing center is open in your area, you can take it at the testing center. I highly encourage you to look at the ETS website to make sure that the testing center is still open. Things are changing so quickly. They are changing hourly. So you might want to keep on checking on that testing center until day of to make sure that that testing center is still open. That said, there's only finite spots in testing centers when it comes to rescheduling. So if you do not want to take the test at home, then I highly recommend that you kind of make a judgment call, because you don't want to wait until the day of, find out that it's closed, and then find out that your target backup test date is no longer available if you're trying to take it in person. So those are my tips for how to navigate the GRE process in the midst of COVID-19. I really want you to stay safe, stay healthy. And if you want to talk or have any other questions, hey, let me know in the comments below. I've got time. I'll be answering every single one of your questions. I want to be a voice of encouragement to you. And like I said, there's nothing more important than your health right now. Grad school can wait. Grad school applications can definitely wait. This is your life and the lives of your family. So I hope that we can keep this in perspective during this time. We're resilient. We can get through this. And I think that this is going to be yet another opportunity for us to kind of band together and rise. We're going to conquer this virus, and there are going to be some economic ramifications of this virus as well that we're going to have to tackle. And I hope that we can, do this together and be stronger together. With that, I will see you next time.